Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Grounded. So, I've learned some stuff about the infested broodmother fight there. One, she has a third phase. After you kill her a second time, she comes back one more time with even more hit points and even more damage output and whatnot. Like, she gets nastier still. So yeah, I think I made the right call in saying, forget it, we'll move on. Because I don't have the time to dedicate to that. So we're going to continue with the main storyline. I've set up mushroom walls around what I believe is what's going to be attacked.
The hero's last stand begins! Yeah!
Now we go to combat. Not sure what we're going to have to defend against, but it's probably going to be messy. So where is it? Okay. Oh, that direction? ORCs. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. From there. That. Yeah, this makes sense. Hey! Okay, but yeah. Or more of you. I mean, this one's the one being attacked right now, or what? Ooh, we brought a slightly heavier armament to that fight. Okay, that one's done. That one's defended. Oddly enough, no attackers on that one right now. Let's do this. No. That.
Oh no! That point's taking damage!
Oh. What the? Seriously, you guys are freezing. I did not expect a remote-controlled fire issue. Come here. Let me murder you. Okay, they can apparently mind control everything. Got time to repair this. Okay, we're learning where they're coming from. And that seems to be their main focus is this one. Or if I have to defend every single one, or if I have to have at least one of them standing at the end. Like, I'm not sure how they're going about some of the design. Okay, mushroom wall. Do I have enough to make another? I do. Oh, come on, build it. Are we being dumb? Apparently, something is getting in the way of me being able to construct right now. Great. Okay. Fine.
I think there's a big insect incoming!
Here's stuff, but I don't see it. Where are you? Oh, hi. You are big.
Yeah, that's more like it!
Not going to get your body out of the way, though. Good. Alright, there's gotta be something around here somewhere. I knew it was too quiet. They're trying to lure me into a false sense of security on this beep one, I think. They're gonna bombard it probably eventually and just really throw me off with us. Oh, hey, yeah, you've been so busy defending this one, A and C. We're just gonna throw everything and the kitchen sink at you now. Okay, build that. Good. New wall. I should eat.
Ugh. Worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.
There we go, and I need a drink.
No water filtration tablets needed.
I'll make sure my character does not get bogged down.
Everything looks good from
See
here.
anything else, which is actually making me really nervous right now. Because they almost certainly should have something else right now.
Large orc incoming!
Good. Give me an idea of where, Tully? You're the one with the hover jet. Those are not large ones. So where's the large one? Where is the large one, Tully? Can't say there's a large one and just blow it off then. Giddy goop? What? What that's about? Okay. There we go. There's the large one.
Ready or not, here they come!
Deer beetle stuff.
I spy.
Okay. I was just curious if it would show up as a different type of feature because of it being a ORC one. Excuse me. But no. Alright, those are done. There's another one. That one's still fine. Alright, let's get repairs done. I think this one's the one that needs the main focus on the repairs. Alright, they're here. Some more. Over here. So I can murder you. Yeah, there's always a large one. Nope, my wall. There we go. Alright. Still feel like there is definitely something I'm missing. Seriously? This is so much easier than some of the mixers we did. So much easier than the mixers. So I don't know what Giddy Goo was. I have to look that up. When I get a chance, but fireflies seemed. Yeah. Coming up here. I can be a little more energy. Also need to get these out of my way so I can actually see what's going on. Alright. We're done with that. We're done with that. That one's been taken care of. This one didn't even really get touched. Great. Pretty sure that we have some guys coming from over there. Ah, I see you guys sneaking in here with the weakening without being overly obvious. Seriously, Tully, why do you act like I'm hitting you every time I do repair like this? So weird. Huh?
Ready or not, here they
No.
come!
A seems to be their favorite. By far.
Large orc incoming!
You're dead. Okay. First, let's hit this one, because these ones, with their numbers, are going to be far more likely to break through. Okay, that one's dead. This loner over here, I don't care about as nearly as much. Done. And there we go. Pretty sure that's gonna do it. That's why my ants stay all the way up there.
Oh no, that point's taking damage!
And there we go. Yeah, that was so much easier than defending the mixers.
I think we've done it!
Successfully bruising
Though the
beginning
situation did seem rather precarious for a
There's my
moment
ant.
there.
Oh, hardly. It wasn't
Wonderful
even
work, though.
touching.
You would make an excellent lab assistant when you're a little older, of course. Now, we just need to grab the embiggening cell before the orcs return.
Yeah,
How do you like that, Director Schmechter?
Well, considering I already beat his robot in its lair, he's probably a little thick. Also, he was stupid enough, apparently, to put all their files in his machine that we beat up, so we have all the evidence against them in their projects. So yeah, Director Smecker's probably real ticked right now. All right, going up here. Oh yes, this looks like a safe thing that we should definitely touch and not worry about being radioactively blasted into oblivion.
Cell integrity appears nominal. You might be the best assistant I've ever had, but don't tell Virgil that. He's just looking for an excuse to use that grilling function. Anyway, back to the spacer. Maybe we can get you home before dinner.
Oh yeah, it's already been, what, 2 months? I'm pretty sure dinner's the least of my worries right now. Alright, so what did we get? There was something we picked up. Glow Goo Giddy Goop. Mysteriously excited firefly goo ready to jump out at your foes. Oh, it's a special item. Final goo? What? Okay, let's see what it does. The final hit in your 3-hit combo releases a spray of slowing goo. Huh. That's kind of cool. Let's see, I don't care about that. I just want to free up some room now. Let's hold on to those. Ladybug head, don't care. Ladybug parts, don't care. Alright. So that's done. Next up, let's go check out that boss bunker. Now that we've done this, it should be able to be accessed. I just decided I probably shouldn't land on this thing considering I've seen it spark, and, well, we already know what happens when I step on a battery in those areas where you'd be electrified, so I don't want to be insta-killed again for going through that. In fact, I'm going to save, because I don't feel like having to redo that, possibly. Doesn't look like we need to anyway, but also, Beginning goo. I guess it's just auto in our inventory, like a key item or something, because I don't see it here unless I'm completely overlooking it. Or somehow I didn't pick it up. Now I'm nervous that I didn't pick it up. You know what? Let's go check out the, let's go check out the boss bunker and we'll worry about whether we have the beginning goo later. Pretty sure we've got it, but yeah. Boss bunker, here we come. Whew. I will say, this game is interesting. Also, I found out there is a tire right here, and if you drop into it, it's full of water in the middle, which makes it really hard to get out because you have to climb a bunch of leaves to get out. But there's another chest in there. Another locked chest. So there's like 3 keys we never found, and I don't even have a hint as to where to look for those, and I don't feel like looking them up right now. But yeah, there is another chest. So there's 3 locked chests that we never seem to find the keys for. I don't know what's up with that. And then there's the infested broodmother fight that I don't feel like I'd probably have to redo my entire build to be specifically for that fight, and even then it wouldn't be easy. And it's not worth it. So let's see what's in here. Ooh, funny looking. Okay. Post-dimension shift, repeated actions across timelines. Okay. Research notes, quantum toast. Remix.R repurposed. First, the bad news. It has become clear that I cannot simply pluck the smooth skin from an alternate dimension's Wendell to replace this horribly raisined sheath. I've been thumbing through the folds of every reality just to find another wrinkled Wendell, only to find him doomed to this very same fate. A sort of cursed concurrent universal parallelism. Work will need to continue to find a suitable vessel to inhabit. The good news, of course, is the Remix.R is perfectly suited for yoinking other things from this apparent loaf of adjacent dimensions. Chiefly, toast. Perfect toast. Each of the Remix.R's output modules have been modified to contain quantum superposition slots for bread. If I'm to spend the remainder of my days down here, I shall spend them without a moment wasted on anything less than perfectly charred bread. In developing unsettling news, I fear the repeated occurrence of this switcheroo is having some compounding effects on space-time in this little corner of the yard. One can't help but wonder if subtle cracks might be forming in the plasma globe, or if it's merely a trick of the light. Could they foretell an existential threat or an invitation to the unknown? Time will tell if this phenomenon will become a tragic testament to human hubris or a mirage in the desert of our understanding. The uncertainty lingers thick, like the cartoon scent trail of immaculately toasted bread. Wendell? Explain.
What's on your mind? Schmechter is up to something. His fingerprints are...
Alright, you're not going to tell me anything? But, seriously, you thought you'd just swipe toast from alternate timelines without incurring horrible stuff. That's a lot of raw science. This place could go up like a nuke. Great. Remixer, reality mixing, all realities exist until the ding. Dimensional shifting, bad. Repeated actions to one timeline, bad. Froze, default perfect burnt, donkey bad, anomalies. What? Okay, hold on a sec. Let's look in here. I don't know if this is a place we can go. It looks like it is, because I bet that's a statue we can grab. Okay, let's see if we can go around. Wait, a picture of 4... I don't know what that means. Cones? Drills? Something else? You discovered the Remix.R. Okay. Well, all of this electrical current would be super bad. Yes, that is indeed patched up and not at all a thing we should be worried about. Do not touch. Okay, we'll have to save before we touch that. Phase 2. Toasted. Is there any other research notes in here? I feel like I keep missing things like that. Crispy toast? What? Crispy toast. Okay. Do I dare touch it? Burnt toast. Crispy toast. Crispy toast. Burnt toast. Yeah, I'm gonna save before I touch anything in here. I feel like I should be concerned. Burnt toast. Crispy toast. Toast that's been left in a toaster for a bit too long. Toast that turns to ash in your mouth. Fertilizer. Snack. Are there any non-crispy? Crispy, crispy, burnt. Crispy, burnt, 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 crispy. Is there normal non-burnt toast? Burnt. Crispy. Okay. Before we touch anything else... Wait. Burnt, crispy, burnt toast. Alright. I feel like I'm missing something in this room that otherwise I might be able to do. Alright, nope. Well, we're safe. Time to push the button. Wait, do I have to hold it? Oh, I do have to hold it. Okay. Super toast. This thing you're about to do has big permanent consequences. If you have any unfinished business in this place, please turn back. Point of no return. I save. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me create a secondary save just in case, like, autosave or something saves over it. It still might not work, because I suspect this is going to involve something really weird. Alright. Continue. Activate the Remix.R. Did I do that? Ah, yes. Totally normal. Are we gonna end up, like, start at the beginning again or something weird, but with stuff all mixed up in a weird way? I feel like this is gonna be like a challenge mode activator. It could be problematic for me. But I had to know. Wait. Okay, we're back at the beginning. Anomalies detected. Science infusions, creatures yoked, yard remixed. What? Also, why are only the gold teeth showing up? The white teeth aren't? What? Also, a bunch of my other stuff's still here. All my stuff's on me. Is my base gone? Bunch of toast. Burnt toast. Anything I can grab here note-wise? This is weird. It was worth it, though, for the sake of seeing what happens. My base is still here. From the looks of it. But that's off. Everything's back there. Do I still have my ants? Snapper, yep. Biter, yep, everything's here still. It does look... Is it... Maybe it's just lighting right now, but it looks almost like everything's slightly aged. I don't know. This is odd. Gotta look around this place. This is so weird. It makes me wonder, did anything else change? Or, like, did my story progress change per chance? Do I need to do anything differently than I did? Okay. Drops things off for the sake of getting them out of my inventory. Alright. Everything's there. But yeah, I did notice that the snack bars were restocked in here, so that is an anomaly. Rescue Burgle again? Okay, hold on. What are my current objectives? Other than that. Quests. These are all here still. Here we go again. By activating the remixer, you shifted a dimension over and landed near the beginning again. Seek out Burgle in the Oak Lab to kick off this timeline's familiar sequence of events. Alright, but it suggests that anomalies are involved. This is... man, as much as I'm like, man, I just kind of want to end the game. This is interesting enough I want to continue it as well, though. At least I don't have to, like, start from scratch, I guess?
Hey, a common example of the Formicidae family.
Also, it said yoked creatures, which I don't know what that's going to entail.
Don't even need to boil it.
And other weird things, so... yeah.
I spy...
Yeah, that's all carried over.
Curious. Ophidoidea.
What the? This is not right. Something's different in here. Pop that open. What are these? Spicy candies instead of mint candies? Also, they look different. Oh, we're cracking these. Ooh, also, is Tully gone? Tully's gone. Alright. Fiery splinter from a spicy candy. Yeah, so nothing changed there. They're the same type of thing. What if I sell the embiggening supplies too? This isn't even active. Looks like it died already. Alright, so if I have to go to Burgle, let's do that and figure what's going on. Yeah, you're in a weird spot. You were normally not down here. Black beetle. Also, you're weirdly wrong. This is kind of like a game plus, but not quite the same. New trinkets in this timeline can have randomized effects. Science waffle. A loose, raw science particle found within a creature. You feel the unsettling hum of science surging within, yearning to manifest in random attributes. Wolf spider damage, crit damage up major. Okay, hold on. Increase the damage multiplier of critical hits. Increase damage dealt against wolf spiders. So yeah, it's adding weird items. It's adding anomalies in general. Seems... anything else that stick out? Sticks out.
Yonder lady of the Clover Forest. On what errand does the day find you?
What is that? That's a yoked creature, I think. Red worker. Nothing changed there. Here so I can beat you up. We'll see what I get at you. Okay, infused ooze and raw science. I'll have to study that. A non-Newtonian sludge found in average foes has become crystallized the more it's kneaded and slapped together into a larger volume. Huh.
Tremor detected. Something's afoot.
Alright, let's go take a peek in here.
Taking a look.
Alright, since we've apparently gone both back in time but also not back in time, or rather into a separate timeline, seems that the weird stuff hasn't spread all over the place. The fungus hasn't been released from me closing things down. Yep, this is here. That all looks the same.
Those look like idealized geometric shapes in that paint thing. They can't be real.
Let's see what happens. Fusion crystal? Alright, but what's a fusion crystal? Can I get some info? Fusion crystal. A crusty jewel of untold power created by the uncanny fusion of slapped together infused ooze, can be used to upgrade equipment beyond their natural limits. Ah, okay. Everything's broken again. Yep. Got that. Figures. Grab these on here. Can I just activate this? Nope, I have to get that redone. There aren't any new notes. Burgle.
Where are you hurt?
Actually, I have to hold it.
System reboot in progress.
Got Burgle.
Thanks for the helping hand. I am Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot. I am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain. I suspect you were miniaturized by Dr. Tully's space. Log onto the ASL terminal over there. Unless you have any other questions, you really should get started finding those. Have an exponentially great day. Hello there, acting science manager. How can I help you today?
Question?
Ask away, my friend.
Okay,
How
nothing
can I
new there, it
help
looks
you
like.
today? Thank you. Come on.
Okay, now we get the biometric scanner done. Let's see what we can do with this. Alright, so now we've got... Alright, our basic molar stats got reset, but our overall golden tooth ones did not. Interesting. Wait. Except for our max mutation, those didn't get reset. Super duper. Duplicate an object. Yep. 10,000 raw science for that. Okay, not worth it. Anything new here? Yoked upgrades. The improved smithing station used to yoke weapons and tools to levels beyond. I need 50k to unlock that. Burgle bundle. Burgle's spare eyes. Spare visual processing unit for Burgle Lad Mark IV allows you to see the world the way a robot would. Questions? Perfectly seasoned special of your blind friend can flip a mean patty. Blazing edge. Deadly axe is larger than necessary, packing the fiery power of spicy candies. Pepper flake. Okay, so we can unlock new and very powerful looking weapons using all of this. Telepathy bundle. It teleports players and creatures playing random. Telepathy is active and matching the same channel. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like we can unlock all sorts of ridiculous weapons with actually some decent stats, but also really tough requirements. Looks like we can do a whole bunch of stuff there. Can we access this? Nope. Assistant manager keycard. Need to get a new one. Find. Yep, new ones of those. Now I'm curious, are they where we had them before? We're gonna check a few things. First, let me go in here. Whoa. Okay. And what is this? Raw science crinkle, a loose raw science particle found within a creature. You feel the unsettling hum of science surging within, yearning to manifest in random attributes. Okay, so they made another reason for me to come in here. That's great.
Let there be light!
Nothing new there. That tooth isn't back. But that makes sense, it was a golden one, so it would be weird if it was back. Let's go out here real quick, because I know there were a few things out here. I know at least where one molar of the white variety was. And let's see if it's back.
That's a soldier ant. Wow, you can really tell the difference from here.
It's not. It's not here. There isn't a molar. So, that's the thing. Okay, so yeah, it really mixed up where they put stuff and everything, it looks like. You know, I have a mutation that should help me not have to deal with this mess. If I do that, just drop down in here and be safe.
I got the science.
Is that a special toasted science, though? Because kind of looked like it was. Now I'm curious. I don't see anything. I'll have to get... Oh, those count as a single item. Okay. A loose raw science particle found within a creature you feel. The other science surging with yearning to manifest in random. Oh, so each one of these is just a different hyper stamina, sour attack plus, red ant damage, tenderfoot offense, unarmed attack. So, like, that would make my sour attack do more. Apply amount of sour damage for all your melee attacks. Sick. Real quartz shard, nothing new there. Let's do some poking around real quick. There's a molar. Alright, those look like they behave the same still. Nothing new there. Let's patch up. Okay, I need to check one thing over this way. It really wants me to redo my old quests of some of the basic stuff that we already did before. Hold on, I saw something weird over here. Never mind, okay, it's just a juice ball. I thought it was something else. So annoying to have such low stamina again. Okay, this is for sure different, but I need to go back down here just because I need to check a couple... I need to learn a few things about how some of this is going to interact. One, you can do research? No. Okay. That helps. Then... New there. That's all there. Uh-huh. Does that mean I have one of these? Or wait, do I have to do the remixer multiple times? Is this indicates required remix level? Okay, yeah. So this isn't. I have to find these things. These are things that will unlock if I do the remixer again and again. So this is what unlocks with this remix. Oh, I know. Okay. Huh.
Have to keep things
Or
clean.
Katana.
There's experimentation to be done.
Then the lack of stun. Huh.
I could really use some good grilling
Well,
right
that's all
about
cool
now.
and all, but I don't really feel like replaying through this game right now. Even with some new cool things, it's nice and all, but yeah, I have other things I want to do. I don't feel like replaying back through this game just to unlock everything again and unlock new things. It looks like it's only a handful of new things, really. Let me think. One last thing. Before we do anything else, let me run... Is my zipline gone? My zipline's gone, so that didn't stick around, it looks like. That's interesting. I wonder how they control that. Like, what controls what stays and what doesn't. No, wait, no, there's my zipline. My zipline is still there. Okay, for a second there I thought it was gone. It was just outside of my visual range. Huh. Okay.
I'm flying!
I just want to go over here real quick and check. What if we went back into the boss bunker area, and what would it look like? Would it be blocked off again and we have to re-defeat all the bosses in order to get in? Well, okay, all the bosses minus the super crazy, insane last boss, but, like, yeah. You know what I mean. I forgot to re-equip my... Man, I've got not enough of that thing. Or I've got to pick up... Yeah, this is redone. Okay. Yep. Those are back. That's back. So this is all resealed. So in order to remix again, you have to go through, defeat the 3 optional bosses, and do all that. So, okay. We are going to show backups. We're going to go back to here, because I'm... As cool as that is, like I said, I don't feel like replaying through this entire game again. I've had my fun with this, and cool, maybe it'll be fun to explore some of the remixing options in the future. But, man, okay, that feels like a place I should be able to go, or maybe it's just designed to look that way. Something feels slightly off with a few of these rooms, though. Like, that definitely looks like a place I should be able to go. That right there looks like a thing I should be able to grab. Ooh, I wonder. Would these places be open later, like, if you do a remix? Would that cause certain things to open, or am I missing a tunnel somewhere? That's also a possibility. Because, let's face it, there's a lot of places they could hide things in this game. And this is just a good example of one of the many things they've hidden in this game. Okay.
I could devour a billy hog right about now.
Well, I'm thinking let's call it a game. It's time to wrap it up. Let's see how the ending goes. We've gotten everything we need for the good ending of being able to take down Ominent and get Wendell cured of his raisoning and all that good stuff. Because we have the research. We have done it. Alright. It shouldn't take us too long to get back to where we were to use the device. Everything's in place as far as I know. Mm-hmm. Yum. Yum. Boing. What? Slipped. Up here. There we go. Over here, past the wall. Drop down. We're going. We're going. We are going. And going over here. Going over here. Yep, we go back to here and install the new embiggening cell into the spacer. Easy enough. I remember seeing this before. Turn on the
We need
spacer.
to talk.
You need to talk, you say? Well, where'd you go? Okay, there you are. Come here.
Well, here we are, back where it all began.
Yep.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's time to go home. For all of us to go home. For the first time in a long while, I have a good feeling about the future, and it's all because of you.
Cool. I hope you have, like, arms and legs and everything. Like, the rest of your body is in there somewhere. Because,
Better get you back to your families. I suspect they're worried sick about you.
I love how you had to use that line because just in case, we were playing with friends. What about your family?
Perhaps they are worried about me still, but I know that I put them through a lot. I only hope that they know how much I love them. But there's no sense in being so glum. I haven't quite yet reached the end of my road, though there may not be much track left to lay. Now look, all this sad talk has me mixing my metaphors. Don't worry about me. Whatever will be, will be. I understand. Thank you for everything that you've done. I'll never forget it.
Yeah, are we gonna just leave Burgle behind?
Virgo here. After our call, would you be interested in taking a short survey on the quality of my service today?
For the last time, Burgle, no! I do not want any more of these confounded follow-up surveys. The answer is adequate. Always adequate.
Adequate?
Now, listen to me. This is your manager speaking. We're about to fire up the spacer. I need you to keep an eye on the raw science convergence coupling. The last thing we need is an overload spike.
Wait, you are leaving? Have you been dissatisfied with my service?
Don't worry. I'll come back for you when things calm down in the real world. But it may be a while.
Affirmative, Dr. Tully. I will stay behind. Again.
But I need you to keep an eye on things down here while I'm gone. Regional Science Manager Burgle.
Regional Science Manager? But, Dr. Tully, does that mean we will be franchising?
Burgle, this is a big responsibility. In recognition of your work ethic and commitment to outstanding customer service.
Really? My circuits are sizzling, Dr. Tully. Have no fear. Regional Manager Verbal will not let you down. That's Regional
Indeed it is. This is it, my young friend. When you get home, do me a favor. Don't grow up too fast, will you?
I feel like he needs a hug.
Okay then. Would you do the honors of flipping the switch? For science!
Alright.
Are
Hold
you
on.
ready to get out of here? Of
Still
course you
questions.
do. What
Are
do
you
me
going to be
thank
okay?
you for your concern, but I don't deserve it after all you've suffered on my account. Don't worry about me. Whatever will be, will be. Thank you for everything that you've done.
Okay, then we're just gonna get a repeat of that. Alright. Moving on. Okay. Gonna save one more time just in case something goes weird. Push the button. It's working.
Are you ready to get out of here?
I'm ready.
Okay then. For science!
Okay, yep, nothing new. Alright, so we just jump on this, I guess. Or wait. Oh, I have to push the active button. There we go. Grow big again. Go big. I know there's an achievement for doing this after you've used the remixer as well. So, yeah, I have a different sort of New Game Plus. Though I think there's also a New Game Plus of this as well. I don't know if that it means the remixer necessarily, or if it means there's a New Game Plus plus the remixer as an option. Several months later. Lost teenagers.
And with a flash, that was the end of the tiny adventure of a lifetime. At least that's what the local papers call it. It's hard to believe how much has happened since then. There were reporters, investigators, even the FBI got involved. They tried to keep a lid on all of it, but the whole story came out. About the kidnappings, about the dead teenagers, about Armand. Turns out, everyone did learn the name of Director Dalton Schmechter, just like he always would. But when the dust settled, the weirdest thing happened. People learned the truth about the shrinking technology and about me. It felt good to get the recognition that I had always wanted for all my life. Pete, Willow, Max, and Hoops tried to go back to being normal teenagers. Burgle has joined the Kids Do Science and Robotics Club. He's the mascot, I'm telling you. I'm expecting big things from all of you. Life's getting back to normal around here. It's funny that the world can still seem so small. And no, I haven't come up with my next big invention. And I don't mind one bit either. Because when it comes down to it, all that really matters is that we make the most of the time that we have together.
Alright, looks like he learned his lesson about maybe don't ignore your family. Cool. Game report card. Yard time, 71 days. Creatures killed. I murdered a lot of stuff. Grass harvested. Perfect blocks. Okay. Team score, 94%. Death, 39. An A? Okay, I'm happy with that. Bonus score hit. Kill the infected broodmother. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Sorry. I've tried. I took a look at it. I don't feel like putting the time and effort into that right now. Oh, no. Thanks for playing. Or if she'd be a harder or easier on Mixer with super upgraded weapons and armor and junk, or whether they upgrade the bosses all hugely as well so that they're insanely strong to counterbalance it. They probably do. Least Obsidian Entertainment game made by Obsidian Entertainment.
It's the end of the game.
Well, that was a fun game. I really enjoyed it. Let's speed up through this, I guess. E to skip. Yeah, I don't need all these. I don't know if that music is copyrighted, so we're moving on. Alright. So that's Grounded. Let's see. Single player. Let me take a look here real quick. New game. Punishing way to live the tiny life. Bugs are tougher, whales are hard to keep filled, and everything breaks faster. Yeah, you can do that. You can do creative with bugs. Custom. Achievements are disabled. So you can do kind of some mixes there. View mode settings. Difficulty medium, objective limit, cross-platform. Story, quests. All recipes unlocked, all recipes free. You can turn off, you lose achievements for turning these off or on. Handy Nat is a helper you can activate and control to fly around and design bases with ease. The crafting menu or the construction radial. That's cool. Bugs spawn. Bugs and insects will be present in the yard. Yeah, that one's locked. Makes sense. Bugs ignore players. Bugs fight each other. Is on. Good. Creature health scaling. I just want to see all the things you can really change. Start with all milk molar infusions fully maxed out. All mutations unlocked. Full scale damage. Hunger. Yeah. Stamina. Photo remixed level. The new level of Game Plus. This will the level of New Game Plus. This will increase the difficulty and make secrets available. And make certain secrets available. Okay, so yeah, so it looks like normally this would just start up as a normal. I can't go back. Okay. Yeah, back. There we go. Now I can go back. And yeah, it looks like the remixer is basically how you activate New Game Plus. Mix it up with the remixer. Yeah. That's cool and all, but I'm not usually I don't feel like sticking with this game enough to go with New Game Plus right now. I want to move on to new things. Right now I've had an itch to play No Man's Sky again, and especially since they've had even more updates to that game. So many things. And I've had a bit, and I really want to get around to Callisto Protocol, but I have to work up finishing Clair Obscur still. And I'm debating how I want to finish Clair Obscur because I am not making a lot of progress with Simon, so I'm debating whether I should just go, okay, maybe I don't get that optional thing done, and we just finish the game. I don't know. I have to decide, but for now, that's Grounded. It was a fun game. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I was worried this was going to be one of those games where I get going for a while and then I get bored with it and just stop playing partway through because it just becomes too samey. But they threw in so much content, it was actually really good and kept me interested. There was so much to explore. It was great. I am sure I missed several secrets in that game. We already know I didn't find at least 3 keys to chests. Probably missed a chest somewhere. There's also, I never beat the infested broodmother. Or infected broodmother, whatever it's called. And yeah, we never really explored the remixer fully. So, yeah, there is so much in this game. There's so much content. If you're one of those people that just likes to play one game a lot more than I do, this might be a good game for you because you can just keep going and building and going and building, get the remixer, go some more, get the remixer again, and you just add new and more content, at least until the 3rd remix, it looks like. And I think I saw on a wiki that there was at least 5 levels of remixing that unlocks new stuff. I don't know. That's a lot. It's just not quite my thing in that regard. Great game, though. Really enjoyed it. There were a couple odd spots, like the optional fight with Director Schmechter in order to unlock the good ending. The bad ending, my understanding is you don't have the evidence, so essentially you get out, but Tully doesn't get cured, and Ominent gets away with it. We got the good ending because we had the evidence to bring Director Schmechter down and all that. until he could get unraised and visit his and return to his family. So yeah. Comments below. What did you guys think about the game? Good, bad, ugly? I will say it had a lot of grinding. If it wasn't for all the oh wow, I found a new thing over here, cool while I was grinding all that and everything, and how they made the essential stuff you usually have to grind for fairly easy to get. I don't know. It was getting a bit boring with the grinding. Like that was getting a bit too repetitive for especially for the healing items and that sort of deal. But they did better than most games for keeping the grind from becoming a complete slog. Also, probably better with friends. I do know that like the bosses and stuff, like the bugs difficulty scales with players, at least to some extent. So I don't know. I think with more players, it probably would be still easier, but it would also change the experience up quite a bit. Definitely one I would say is probably better with friends from what I've seen of it, and depending on how you are, but if you're like me and you just like playing solo, it is completely doable solo. I could probably beat the infected brute mother with time and preparation and a lot of effort, but I don't have the time or effort to want to put into that right now. Well, that's my take on the game. Hit like, hit subscribe to keep up with new releases if you're new here and haven't done so already. Thanks so much for watching. Good night, everyone. Bye.